Of grade 6 are delighted to present a skit titled Follow Me, centered around the profound theme of love. Let us reflect on the words of John 15:12, where Jesus commands us, "Love each other as I have loved you." Now, let us transport ourselves to the ancient village of Capernaum. There lived a tax collector named Mathew. Do you know who is a tax collector in the time of Jesus? The tax collectors in the Bible were Jews who worked for the disliked Romans. They were treated as sinners because they did not follow the law of Moses. They used to collect more money than required from the Jews through torture and kept the excess money for themselves. They were just greedy for money. So here we have the first scene, which is in the bustling market of the village. One day, when Jesus was going through the village, he saw a man named Mathew sitting at the tax collector's booth. Jesus told him, "Follow me." When Jesus said, "Follow me," Mathew left all his collections there and followed him. This illustrates the authority and power when Jesus calls someone to work for him or be his disciple. Here, Mathew immediately left without a second thought. Jesus told Mathew, "Today I will be dining with you. You are my host." And all of them went walking away with Jesus. The second scene is at Mathew's house. While Jesus was having dinner at Mathew's house, many tax collectors and sinners came and ate with him and his disciples. When the Pharisees saw this, they asked his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" To this, Jesus responded, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice, for I have not come to call the righteous, but the sinners." Now, pay close attention. When everybody labeled this tax collector as a sinner, Jesus saw him not as a sinner, but as someone spiritually unwell, in need of divine healing. Mathew was now in the hands of the heavenly healer. You might be wondering, why is God, with his utmost purity, sharing a meal with those considered bad? Jesus hates sin, but he does love sinners. His aim is transformation, turning them into better human beings. Dining with them is not about enjoying the company of sinners. It is about the divine mission to transform lives. So remember, irrespective of who we are, whether wicked, an enemy, poor, black, greedy, proud, a gossiper, or a persecutor. It does not matter, as God loves us all. Now kids, do you know who this tax collector Mathew became? Any guesses? He took 4 main positions. Come on. Who knows about the book of Mathew? Yes? Okay. So, while the world branded Mathew as a sinner, Jesus saw him as an apostle. An evangelist, a gospel writer, and ultimately a martyr. Now my young friends, take a moment to understand. Don't be too quick to judge and separate others. Why? Because who knows? God might be in the process of turning them into saints. As God's children, our responsibility is not to hastily label, but to gently correct in private, guiding them onto the path of Jesus. This is what God expects from us. Let's put this into practice in our homes, schools, classrooms, school buses, and the Sunday school, wherever God has placed us. I hope you enjoyed our assembly today and learned to love sinners just as Jesus, our God, loved them. Wishing you all a blessed day. Thank you.